And now here we are in the semifinals. We have Cantera versus Doggo. Doggo on the bottom here. Looks like he switched up his team to be some kind of poison something, which looks good. It looks cool. It looks like it works. Cantera's got Flutterdrake's Crystal Worms, which, as I mentioned in the previous video, is not really the best strategy since you can only use 2. All he has to do is just kill a Crystal Worm, and all of a sudden, Perpius is pretty much useless, which Doggo does there with his Freeze Cobra. Alpha Storm here, does he have a target? Yeah, Abyss Raider's definitely faster than him. But let's see what he decides to do. Because he could, I think Vine Gazer is not faster than him, and Freeze Cobra is not. So Fast Fury, the only target he has is Abyss Raider. He can't EMP, he can't Rescuing Sendback. Obviously he could EMP. Okay, my bad, you're right. So now Alpha Storm's got his Blood Crave charged. Obviously, like I said, Perpius can't really do much. And now Doggo's able to pull off these Germinates, which is, beautiful. Vine Gazer's so underrated. I've actually been using Vine Gazer this season in conjunction with Gummy Dragons, as I mentioned in the last video. And it's just been so fun. It's so fun. Now, Abyssal Ultra Focus. Doggo probably knows that he wants to keep Perpius on the field the whole time. So he's likely weighing the options of, do I leave a Vine Eye on the field or do I leave a Perpius on the field? And actually, I think the Perpius is a better option because Vine Eyes do have a way of removing themselves, but Perpius does not. But we'll see what Doggo decides to do. Okay, he just goes for a dual Poison Touch. Interesting. Oh, because Freeze Cobra can do a single hit and kill Flutterdrake Iris, which I assume is what he's going to do now. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Prove me right. Come on, Doggo. Yeah, okay, so Detox Strike on Flutterdrake Iris takes him out, and then Volkaiga's Stunning Entrance puts Freeze Cobra out of play, but he does enter Poisoned, so Confident Strike isn't going to be the most effective that it could be. Vine Eye, let's see if he goes for a, does go for a risky heal, doesn't kill him off, which actually would have been more ideal if it did, because then double Poison Eater could have taken out Volkaiga and the Terraghoul next in line. So he's thinking about who he wants to take out with this double Poison Eater. He does go for a Vine Eye, brings in a Terraghoul and Abyss Holder Anti-Stan, who he looks like he's just going to Poison Eater. I don't really know who I would go for. Probably Terraghoul as well, yeah. Just because Anti-Stan is... No, Anti-Stan's kind of shut down because of Perpius being there. He can't even do his Solo Give Turn, Solo Accelerate, can't do any of that. So Doggo is sitting pretty right now. Poison Eater doesn't quite kill Fairy Vast. He could No Guard, he could Solo Zealous Attack, but that's just going to kill him off. Oh, never mind. Now the Vine Eye Risky Heal doesn't kill off the Vine Eye, but it heals Fairy Vast. Anti-Stan can Fast Strike, that's right. So that kills Abyss Ultra Focus. And Fairy Vast gets the team turn off. Again, nothing Perpius can do. Just slowly chipping away at that Vine Gazer. Fairy Vast can solo Zealous Attack anybody he wants. I don't really know who I would go for. Probably I would go for a Vine Gazer because of the Eviesa next in line and it'd be coming into 2 Stun Absorbers. So we'll see if... it goes for Ultra Flusk, which does kill Vine Gazer. Interesting. Okay. Nectarion enters. Anti-Stan now. Fast Strikes Nectarion. That's good. Brings in a Terraghoul, who is going to hard rely on if this Vine Eye dies, which it does. So if Yesa comes in, is able to get a turn, she can Purify, but honestly, it's not going to do much. She could, like, Time Strike, but really, like I said, it's not going to do much. Vine Gazer could Sprout Conversion, any of the Stun Absorbers, and Terraghoul's going to start getting his Fast Strikes off. So that is not good for our friend on the top here, Cantera. Doggo is going to go for a fast strike on Aviesa, of course, charging Blood Crave and leaving Perpius again, sad, lonely, with no target. Just a sad little crystal worm there. And looks like Cantera just says nope and gives up. So that was the first semifinal match. Doggo is moving on. And now I will show you guys my semifinal match that I did. And as it turns out, I didn't actually record commentary over this match when I did it. So you're going to get that live with me now. So fun and exciting. Whatever this guy's name is, can Stunbreaker the Spiky Stornado and get the turn immediately back because of Stun Converter. Unfortunately, the knockback was fast enough to knock back my Plumehemoth, so Dino Raider doesn't really have anybody to throw. Spiky Stone, however, is going to be pretty useless. He can just knock back every couple 100 seconds, but that's not going to be a huge issue for me. I enlist with Shiny Nashjaw. Cynthia does have Quick Draw that she can use to kill my Venomblade, who's kind of like my main sweeper in this team. But there, I am able to send back the Protector that I enlisted. So now Dino Raider does have a monster he can throw. So I kill the Cynthia there, charging Blood Crave. And now I'm thinking about what I can do here. And I thought about protecting, but I decided to just knock back Nefariodon. And I go for the Forgive on Savannah because she's charging her Void Bloodthirst on her unawakened form? I think it is. My Nashjaw gets knocked back, unfortunately. And Savannah does get her Void Protector Killer off. But I can kill the Sherloid with Dino Raider. And here, I've got some things pretty well lined up. Do I forgive? I forgive Spectre Fox. Interesting. Oh, because then I can mark Savannah. And now I can mark Trigger. And he loses his whole front line. But here, I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that he had a Cynthia. And I just killed 2 of my monsters as well. And the Death Revenge, or the Explosion Revenge from Savannah kills my Nefariodon. So that was a whole big shift in the battle right there. And now I've got more Mark monsters. He's got some people that don't really have targets. So I can take out his Flutter Drake Salvia because it was already marked. He pulls back Nefariodon into his Atlanteon Dreamy Entrance, which was pretty smart, puts my Gandalfrog to sleep. Throw Next doesn't actually kill Atlanteon, so I do not, unfortunately, have Blood Crave charged on my Nashjaw yet, which means Atlanteon can Kinslayer him, but that means my Searguard comes in, I can kill his Searguard, not thinking about the fact that his Searguard could kill mine. So I did lose a good sweeper there, unfortunately, but it's not a huge deal. Elmaraith does land a double sleep double sleep on my 1 Purifier and my Spectre Fox. Here I was torn because I did want a Desperate Bite, but I was like, I should kill some people, right? I decided to kill his Bronze Shell because I was like, if he does put my Maradrake to hold ground, then I can Desperate Bite. I was also thinking about doing a Cornered Stun at one point there. It was just super hard doing a 1v3 with a monster who relies heavily on mark when only 2 of his, the enemy monsters are marked. So it looks like he's taken a long time to think and decides to kill my Lord Stag. Interesting move. I go for the Elmaraith there, kill him with the Cornered Snipe. Nefariodon will probably start marking to go for a mark trigger since I do have monsters asleep. He does go for the sleeping. Spectre Fox, Igniscarpa can Link Piercing Blow. He decides to go for Overdrive, which is great for me because Robidator is both fast enough and has the seconds to Poison Touch, kill the Bronze Shell, but then instead of killing Igniscarpa, who I know is going to die off eventually, I kill the Lava, I forgot his name, but the Link Fire Double Poison Eater, because I did see he had this Keeper Dragon with Toxic Entrance next in line, and I did not want to get destroyed by that. And now he's scared of my my Stunning Entrance next in line, so he's actually not bringing it in, which is fine by me, because I can Purify here now, so I don't have to worry about any of the poison. He goes for a mark trigger, kills 2 of his monsters while also killing 2 of my monsters, And now he's got an Igniscarpa stunned pretty far out of play. He's got a Nefariodon who does have Bloodthirst charged, but I could just true hit him. My Volkaiga is accelerated. He's got 2 Rockoids still. So at this point, I just detonate because I knew I wasn't going to lose, and just go ahead and clean up his last couple Rockoids here. So that means I am moving on to the finals against Wise Doggo. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the final match.